Hey guys, it's Paolo. So I'm so excited because today I am going to be talking with someone who I consider a hero of mine, Jennings. Now I'm telling you, she is so brave, she's got confidence, and she's pretty amazing. Her show, I Am Jazz, is back for season 2 on TLC, and she has a new book out called Being Jazz, My Life as a Transgender Teen. I cannot wait to go meet her. See you on the studio.
His life was changed and made new when an angel made his dream come true, and now he brings his dream to you. In a Spoonful Paolo.
Are you ready?
I set up the camera. Okay. Yes, I'm ready.
I am so excited and happy to have you here. You know, I've looked up to you for such a long time, since I saw you in the Barbara Walters back in 2007. Since then, I said, when we started the show, I hope we can get her on our show because I love you. I do.
Oh, thanks. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, did you hear that? She's happy to be here.
I am happy to be here.
Congratulations, season 2, I Am Jazz.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have a fabulous book that I read, Being Jazz, My Life as a Transgender Teen. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I have a question. Why do you have the parentheses around the transgender? What's that for?
Oh, very good question. I would say that, you know, being transgender is just a part of who I am. It doesn't encompass the essence of my entire character. It's just something that, you know, is a part of me. It's something that I embrace, but I'm honestly just a teenage girl trying to live her life. I am Jazz and nothing more than that.
Yeah, it's like you're getting your message across. I am this girl. It's there, but read my story. I love that.
Yeah, it's not just about
Right.
the transgender
Yes,
part.
yes. You know what's so cool is that she's only 15 years old and you have a memoir. Like, if I had a memoir at 15, it would be a pamphlet. Like, but how does it feel for you to have your book out there and for the world to read? Like, how, I mean, it's been out for a week now, so how do you feel about that?
I think, you know, I'm hoping that it can really just help other people understand that it's okay to be different. You just have to be your authentic self. I always say, be who you are.
Yes.
It's so simple, but it's so true. And I hope everyone who reads the book understands that, you know, I'm just a normal teenage girl. Being transgender is just a part of me, but it doesn't completely define me. And I think they should understand that their difference doesn't define them, but it's something that they should embrace because it's still a part of them.
I mean, what you say, you are like the miniature Oprah Winfrey. Like, you know what you're saying, and I feel it. In the book, you talk about the first time when your mom called you a girl. Can you share that story with us? I think it was, you were 4, how old were you? I think you were 4 or 5 years old.
The first time she called me
a girl. She was braiding your hair,
Yeah,
I think.
I was about 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
And it was an amazing moment for me. I remember always trying to convey to my parents that I was a girl. It wasn't that I just liked girly things, but I knew I was a girl. I would gravitate towards, you know, dolls, dresses, high heels, everything feminine. And, you know, the day that she, you know, really told me that she knew I was a girl, it was the day where I felt like my true self, and it was a major turning point.
I mean, your family's amazing. Your brothers, your sister, your mom,
They're
your
all
dad.
amazing.
We see it on the show I Am Jazz, and I think that is my dream, is for everyone who comes out or is transgender, male or female, you need that support. You need that mom and dad and your siblings to just be there for you. And your family has done that. And I think you are so blessed to have that support system.
I am so lucky.
People will ask me, you know, what do you say to parents that are struggling and are having trouble accepting this and they don't know what to do? And I just peel it down to its basic roots, and it's all about the love. I mean, how could you not love your own kids? Isn't that their birthright? I mean, they come into the world and that is your job, and how hard could that be?
You know, I don't know where I would be without the love and support of my family. And to the kids out there who are really struggling because they don't have that love and support, I always advise them to find, you know, a friend, adult, or peer who will just love and support them and embrace them for who they are. You need to be your authentic self to at least someone.
I just want to stress that word, authentic self. That, I live by those two words, authentic self. I live by that because when I read your book, that's what it reminded me, is that we all need to be our authentic self. But yet, you have the haters when you are living your authentic self. You know, when you're being who you are, you have those haters. Where did all that bravery come for you to kind of keep, you can respond, you don't respond, but you keep that on the side? Where did that, because you have so much confidence, where does that come from? Because if I see somebody write something mean to me on any of our YouTube episodes, I want to write back to them. Patrick, no, just leave it alone. Like, oh, he's this, he's that, he's got something in there. But where does that come from?
I mean, who cares what they think? If they're going to say something negative, something that I don't want to listen to, then then I'm not gonna, take their opinion to heart. I actually get motivated when I see the haters. It shows me that I need to continue sharing my story and educating people out there, because there are some individuals who can't wrap their mind around the concept of being transgender. So there's more work that needs to be done. And my parents say I was born with this natural confidence, but I always say that it wouldn't have, surfaced without their love and support and become what it is.
Yeah. When I was doing research on you, this was kind of crazy to find this, but 50% of people who are transgender youth have attempted suicide. And when I read that, it kind of made me really sad. For you, I can only imagine how many letters you get when people write to you saying, "You've saved my life. You have been outspoken." Is there a letter that really stuck close to your heart that you think of, or someone?
There are so many letters, and just to know that you're changing a life is so rewarding. But when you could save a life, it just takes it to that other level and inspires me to continue sharing my story. I got this message from this boy once who said he was about to walk into a street full of cars. And then he decided not to because he thought about the message that my family was sharing. And it was just so, I can't even describe what that feels like to hear something like that, but it's just an incredible feeling knowing that you've been able to prevent a death.
I mean, it's crazy. When you were in 5th grade, I believe, and you were on this panel with other students, and you were asked this question, and I quote, you wrote, "If you were handed a magic wand and told that you could suddenly not be transgender and instead placed directly into the right body we desired, would we do it?" And I want you to read what you wrote, your answer, because I'm just really proud of you. So read just what's highlighted.
Before I knew what was happening, I started to tear up right there in front of the whole room full of people. "I'd break the wand in half," I said. "I'm proud of who I am." I didn't mean it as a slight to the other 2 panelists. I just realized in that moment that being transgender had made me the person I'd become, and I really liked that person. Yeah, I always say that, I wouldn't be sitting here with you right now if I weren't transgender. It's become a part of me that I embrace and that I'm proud of, and it's created the strong individual that I am today. And I wouldn't have been able to help all those other people.
Isn't that, even when I came out, I remember that at first I'm like, why me? I don't like this. How am I gonna tell my Italian religious family it's a lifestyle I don't wanna live? But then once you educate, you are surrounded by love. It's like today I always tell Patrick, my husband, I would never want to change anything. Everything happens the way it should, and I am so proud to be who I am. You are proud to be who you are. So it's pretty great.
Yeah, you have to live with no regrets.
Yeah, you talk about a lot of people you've met in this book. I mean, besides Barbara Walters, obviously, but you've met Rosie O'Donnell, Oprah Winfrey, Laverne Cox, Jennifer Lawrence. I mean, I can go on. I mean, are you done meeting celebrities, or is there someone that's on your bucket list? You're like, oh wait, Mom, I still need to meet. Like,
I don't have a bucket list, but I always say celebrities are people too. So if I just come across them, then cool. I guess I'll tell them what I think about them.
That's so great. We know you're a huge advocate, for the community. But my question to you is, what's your biggest dream for yourself?
Oh.
Well, because you're outspoken, you're out there, you're saving so many lives, you're educating people. So that comes, it's a part of your journey.
Okay.
But for you, what is your dream for yourself? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Where do you want to be?
I just, I wish for my own happiness and for the happiness of other people. So I want to do something that I'm passionate about, that I love to do, but can inspire and help other people as well. I'm really looking into film. I think I want to create films that have really strong morals, that people could watch, be entertained, but learn something and take it to heart. So I don't know, but maybe I'll just be like, I don't know, a businesswoman.
Oh my God. I'm curious, when you were, let's say, 5 years old, was this the girl that you envisioned when you would look yourself in the mirror? Is this who you wanted to be when you were just 5 years old, would you say?
I don't think I had any expectations for myself. I kind of just go with the flow and do what my heart desires, what I think is right, and however I end up as, it's meant to be.
I mean, I guess that's great. I mean, look, it's Pride Month. We just celebrated earlier this week, and I want to say, someone like you define what pride is. You really do. I was thinking of you this weekend. I was excited for you to come here. What does pride mean to you, would you say?
Oh, that's so beautiful. I think pride is just embracing who you are, being proud of yourself, your community, and what's to come in the future. I I think you have to love yourself no matter what. I think that's a very important message. Love yourself and then spread that love towards other people so you can make a difference in the lives of others.
We have to continue. Even what happened in Orlando, you're from Florida. I know it's affected all of us. I just want to remember that. Just keep loving yourself and don't be scared. Can I ask you, how has this affected you being from Florida? Do you think about it, or is it like, how has it changed you? Because it's changed me tremendously.
It's super scary knowing that, you know, I'm vulnerable, and so many other people in the community are vulnerable as well. I think we all are afraid because our safety is on the line, but we have to stay strong, stay united, and just be ourselves no matter what. Don't live fearful.
Last time we went to a candlelight service for all the victims, and Patrick and I, and even though we were there lighting up the candles, I was still looking around because there was a little fear inside of me thinking, could someone be here? So I get a little bit nervous, but it's like you said, you know, don't be afraid. Just once you have that love and you know who you are, just continue to be that person, you know, and you've shown that. You really have. You know, we have something for you because you are traveling a lot, okay? You are just traveling, and we know you have the love for mermaids, okay? So we have something for you to keep you cozy.
Oh my goodness.
I was told to set this up on you. If you have one, I don't know, but hold on, Mike. You just stay in that chair and don't move, because I have to set this up on you.
Yo, what is
Look,
this?
This
is it a blanket?
It's a little mermaid blanket. Did I do it right? There we go.
Wait,
this is for you. So when you're traveling and you're flying, and there you are in first class, whatever, you can tell the people next to you, please move over.
Sit in the back.
Okay, well then you tell people, scoot over, because you got to get your blanket out and just feel comfortable. So, Jazz.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
A mermaid.
Listen, look at us. Just look at us. Love, just lots of love. You're so inspiring. You inspire me to keep being who I am, to keep doing this show with my husband. So don't ever change, because you're so loved, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you for this.
Oh my God, please, no, whatever. Okay, so I am Jazz, Wednesday nights on TLC, and don't forget to get a copy of Being Jazz, because they can get it anywhere, bookstores, online.
Anywhere.
It's really good. It's a story that everybody needs to read. Parents out there, everyone. Thank you, my dear. Bye, everyone. We'll see you next time on Spoonful of Paolo. Bye. Peace. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for this.
I like that. That's
Spoonful of Paolo.
I love you, Oprah. Bye, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you.